single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Stripped Finance. So today we are going to be talking about a video that I have been promising for a while now, and I just finally got into it. Because I don't know a whole lot about it, so I had to go do some research. Which basically involved me sitting on my couch wrapped up in several layers of blankets, looking at my phone watching YouTube about our topic for today, which is cryptocurrency. So, a lot of people ask, what is cryptocurrency? All it is a transfer of digital assets. And there's many different types, but we'll get into that a little later. So cryptocurrency is literally just money kept in a virtual bank. You have something that is called a ledger, right? And the ledger is basically a copy of every Bitcoin transaction ever. Now, a lot of people prefer Bitcoin because it's got a lot of different pros. And basically, for one, it's decentralized. Because it's kept as a virtual ledger rather than a physical bank, it's used all over the world. Because the internet is available all over the world. Whereas in some parts of the world, people don't have access to physical banks. So that's one. Next is it's entirely online. So you don't have to worry about carrying around a wallet. You don't have to worry about it getting pickpocketed. And last but not least, it is extremely organized. And basically what I mean by that is, earlier I referenced it as a ledger, right? And how it works is, for every person who uses the cryptocurrency service, right, they each have a copy of the ledger. And this leads to something called Bitcoin mining. Now, I know that a lot of people think that if you're Bitcoin mining, you're trying to mine little pieces of Bitcoin to make one full one. No. I was also under that impression, and I was wrong. Apparently, it is rather like a job, where basically you update your ledger, and it's all part of a larger system. So you have a ledger, let's say 10 other people that are doing this with you have a ledger. Now, basically it acts as a safeguard. So let's say that I'm trying to do some shady shit, and I mess my ledger up a little bit. That said, 9 other people have a ledger that says one thing, while mine says the other. So what the system does is it says mine's been tampered with because the mass majority of the ledgers say one thing while I say another. It's basically a safeguard, and it works really well, which is why cryptocurrency is honestly a safer bet. So there are over 4,000 cryptocurrencies available, and I'm not going to go through them all because that would be impossible. The most common is Bitcoin, and everyone has heard of Bitcoin. But you also have Ethereum, which is basically, it has faster transaction processes, right? So your money gets to where it needs to go faster. Next you have Cardano, right, which is considered to be technologically superior. It's more efficient, and it doesn't require as many computers or people manning it to make sure that the safety systems are all in place. Next you have Litecoin, which has newer algorithms, which makes it a little easier to move through and do what you need to do with it. But with everything, you have pros and you also have cons. So, a lot of people are a little worried about Bitcoin because of how violently it goes up and down. It's not dissimilar to precious metals in that aspect. Whenever a company mentions using Bitcoin as a form of payment, the price goes up. And then when someone mentions how difficult it is to use it, the price goes down. An excellent example of this would be Elon Musk, actually. Tesla said that it bought, I think it was like $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and it was going to use it as a payment process. It would be accepting Bitcoins as payment. And then, later on, he posted something on Twitter that was against Bitcoin, and the price tanked. So, it has no set price because it's all virtual. No one really knows what it should be worth. I think the current spot price, hold on, we can look it up real quick. What is Bitcoin currently worth?
1 Bitcoin equals $42,630.70.
There you go. But the next is it's not widely used. And what I mean by that, because I know that a lot of you are going, but it's used everywhere. No, not the way you're thinking. So when I say widely used, I mean I can't go to Walmart and pay for my purchases with Bitcoin. They don't accept it as a form of payment. That's another problem. Until it is widely used as a form of payment, I don't really see it being anything more than an investment. And not even a good investment. It's shaky at best. It's one of those you buy low and you hope it doesn't go lower. On a side note, if you're going to invest in Bitcoin, please, only invest what you're willing to lose. Because it's shaky at best. And lastly, you have, it's arguably useful for criminals. Now, a lot of people think that criminals can use it because it's untraceable and all that. And it is and it isn't. Like I said, it goes back to the whole ledger thing, right? There's a ledger, it shows where it goes, where it came from. And the systems built around it make it almost impossible. I think it's like 0.03% of every transaction is criminal. Whereas with physical currency, it's like every 5%, I believe. But I guess that's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video on cryptocurrency. But I'm gonna go because I have to go to work soon. So, bye! Hey guys! Congratulations on making a video. So as you know, I am your financial gardener, right? And these are the beds that we are going to be planting your financial seeds. So, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.